It resulted in the Seahawks scoring one of the goals.
Well, another turnover now. Shot is blocked in front. Shot came from Gretton, it was blocked by Ballas. Attention to be knocked clear again. Phantom still with it with Bowering. Kelly and Goodbye finally able to knock it loose. Ballas steps off the right wing, steps inside Bowering. Marcel Ballas shot! Marcel Ballas goal! His first in the white and in the black and gold of the Bees. And they take an early lead, 7:43 the time of the goal.
And that was beautiful, beautiful individual work there by Marcel Ballas. We'll just see it there, just fools the defenseman, cuts to the inside and just aims high, and it goes in over Mar's shoulder.
It's simple yet effective.
Sorry.
Box to the man as a screen here. That finds his way back up to Goodbye. No lane open, Landsberg will try and have a shot. That goes wide of everything. Goodbye, first to loose puck. Down low again, shot from a tight angle. Ballas finds the space and scores! And the Bees get a second to start the evening, 16:59. It's a power play goal.
And doing exactly what you should do on a 5-on-3, moving it around, point to down low, and then just looking for that one-timer on the finish, as we're going to see here on the replay.
Viznik is working on it, don't worry. Here it is.
I'm going for memory recall on my description.
Finds Landsberg at the top. Down low to Ballas, and that sneaks in at the short side.
This time, Jordan Marr was not able to get the pad in place just and yes, Joe is pointing to my notes at the moment that I've already been confused by.
We'll get that queued up for the next break of play. Padalek shot, and that one does go in. So we say the first one probably should have.
Of the commentator strikes.
Chris Beale strikes with his first goal of the season. Alice Padalek gets on the board. 29-37, the Phantoms cut the lead in half. Straight off the draw, and this one I think comes off the stick. Goes no, I think it might just go straight into the top corner.
Well, it's something from watching highlight packs of the Phantoms this pre-season. It's something that they've been making a specialty of.
Cross-ice pass finds its way over to Wilstead again. Instead, round Robson, Wilstead to the front of the net, to the front of the net. Harkup, and Harry Harkup bundles one in. From a foot out, 33-23, something from nothing. The Bees re-establish the 2-goal lead.
Well, if you go to the net, good things will happen. Stead breaks down that wing like he did earlier. This time, doesn't lose it just within range, and manages to get it just in front of Harry Harkup to just slot it home in the chaos in front of net.
It was just off camera. Wilstead to the right hand side. Harkup goes to the front of that, and I say he snuck it in. He's hammered it in.
Yeah.
It's still from 1 foot out, but it's in the back. Sladkowski goes down to Padalek. Finds his way back up to Bowering. Slides across to Robson. Robson's shot is blocked. Does bounce kindly back to him. Ferrara loose in the slot. Shot. That is a great goal by Luke Ferrara. One man you do not want to be giving that much space and time to. And he snaps one home. It's a 3-2 game, 36-57.
It's a well-worked goal, and it just shows the quality that Luke Ferrara has. We'll see here on the replay. Puck goes up high, it comes down to him in the high slot, and he just sneaks under the pad of Priest.
I think he does. It looks like he might have just snuck under the weak Welshman's. Weldon attempts to clear, finds Spears. Puck ends up on the stick of Douglas, knocks the head to Hunt. Weldon to Gretton in front, and Joe Gretton ties the game up! Something from nothing as Joe Gretton skates straight down the centre of the ice. The Phantoms tie it up, 38-02.
And that is a tic-tac goal, crisscrossing all the way. And there we just see it there, that little behind, no look back, no look pass, and Gretton's just waiting there to just slot it in and tie everything up. Brendan Baird is out quite a fair distance towards the middle, so I would expect here that the Bees are looking for a point shot opportunity.
Or Marcel, I think it's Marcel Ballas is lined up, right behind Dom Goodbye. He flips it over the net, finds Goodbye, back to Baird. Baird down low to the front of the net, and somehow goes in. Brendan Baird scores 40-44, and the Bees re-establish the lead.
Well, the Bees go exactly for what I thought they were going for there. Work it round, find it up to Brendan Baird at the point, who just looks for the screen, finds the traffic, and Mar has it scouted but just can't get onto it.
It's the effects might be below us. Norton over to Bugles. Up ice to Ferrara, the Phantoms top unit out again. Ferrara cross-ice pass, finds Sladkowski. Sladkowski through the 5-hole, and we're back level. Lucas Sladkowski, as cool as you like, 42-42, 42-52, sorry, the time of the goal.
And this was a wonderful needle-threading pass there from Luke Ferrara, and Griffin Priest has it scouted, but Sladkowski just manages to slot it through the 5-hole before he can react.
It's one the Welshman bounces over the stick at goodbye. Mogg able to knock it back down low to Doughty. Phantoms return to 4 skaters. We'll skate 4 on 4 for 30 seconds. There's another broken stick. Goodbye. Winds up, fires, done, goodbye! 4 on 4, it doesn't matter. The coach makes it 5-4. 47-33, the time of the goal.
And Goodbye just waiting there in the high slot. It gets worked around, and here we're going to see it on the replay. Well, we see the goal on the replay, but that's well, and still the Bees still have.
To Goodbye, winds up, fires, shot, blocked away by Mar. Phantoms again can't clear the zone. Doughty.
And that really has been the Achilles heel for the Phantoms.
Balance in front of the net. Landsberg's shoveling it at the side of it. They think it's gone in, and the son is the referee. Edgar's Landsberg's might have put it to bed. He gets his first as a bee on the power play. 50-50.
And we said it could be the most important power play of the evening, and here we go. So the puck comes loose. Landsberg just keeps digging away, shoveling, and finally it gets across the line. And Mar has been forced into making so many of those. Again, maths not my strong side.
No, it's okay. Sladkowski at speed against the front of the net, saved by Priest. Rebound loose in front, that's hammered home by Callum Bugles. We said it might be struggling defensively. Offensively, it's still firing. We're back to 6-5, 51-20, as Bugles rifles one home.
I think the term gong show hockey really applies to this game right now.
I believe the term what's a defense applies to this.
Just waiting for the replay here. But
right, Nicky's on it.
Great awareness, like Griffin Priest deflects it out. Great awareness by Callum Douglas to just.
And he probably uses Webb as the screen there.
Yeah. That's, I mean, there two Bees defensemen active.
Norton shot in front, saved by Priest, kicked away. Ferrara back to Norton. Norton winds up, fakes the shot. Sladkowski shot blocked by Goodbye. Bees back to full strength. Sladkowski's pass picked off by Ballas. He finds Harry Harkup. Ball game, 7-5. Harry Harkup straight out the box and gets the empty netter. 59-18.
And to employ a cliche, Harry Harkup goes from 0 to hero. Puts the finishing touches on this 7-5 victory for the Bees.
Harkup made absolutely sure that the fact that, like I said earlier, that second line being missing essentially.
Oh yeah. I mean,
big issue.
Every time that first line came down ice at us, it's just you just had 3 incredible options, all capable of putting the puck in the net.
I do believe man of the match has gone to Lucas Sladkowski here for the Phantoms.
And I'm not going to disagree with that. That he also has been huge for them tonight. Driving the play, was directly responsible for one of the goals.
I like him a lot. He got a lot of stick for his time in the Raiders for maybe underperforming, but he is definitely a quality import at this level.
This is the thing with him. I think we had the discussion last week about like imports and the quality of imports. Sometimes it's just it's not the import themselves; it's where they end up.
Yeah, the fit into a team.
Yeah. I mean. I think to take us back in time, I think you have to remember. Like Rene Yarrelin on the Bison. Didn't really perform very well for the MK Lightning. Gets picked up by the Bison, and basically owned the league for the next couple of seasons.
As the Phantoms take their lap of honour and skate off, the Bees also have got a bit of time as they have.
Realistically, but then also Ryan Webb has been
everywhere.
Everywhere this evening. He did that job that as I said, like I made a thing of. It was like speed. Speed's going to be the key here, and he was the key to that. He would be in the corner, and he would immediately, once he had cleared that corner, be straight into the middle, looking for that pass to try and generate a shot.
It's just been a very good all-round team performance from the Bees as well.
Yeah, it has to be to score seven the way they did. You know, and Aidan Doughty as well had a really good night. I mean, like that link up between him and Ballas, as I said, you know, getting into the corner. One of them cuts in on the overlap. Like they had a really big night on that first line as well.
That might be our world's smallest shirt off his back winner there, I think, on screen. Congratulations, you've won a duvet.
I once heard about a player whose mum made a duvet out of all of his old jerseys.
I can see that happening in British hockey. There's a man in the match for the Bees tonight. He goes to number 21, Marcel Ballas. His first 2 goals as a Bee. I suppose it means we can let him off that whole messy year last year in the other place.
What, Basingstoke?
Yeah, that's the one. Ballas gets the man of the match. Beers, because I was rightly informed today, they only get beers if they win. Again, you gotta love British hockey.
Well, you know, carrot and stick method.
Exactly. So Marcel brings a signed cap to someone in the crowd as they go for a lap of honour. Chris, it's been a pleasure again. I believe we're back next month. Is it November, isn't it?
I believe it's November.
It's November. Have you had fun, though?
I have had fun. Thank you for having me back on. I hope everyone watching at home's enjoyed our insights.
Well,
and our banter. Yeah, my insights. Yeah.
You're always welcome. Nick hasn't told me he hates you yet, so that means you're in.
Although
exactly.
I must make sure I wear shorts for the next game.
He did receive the customary telling off for not wearing shorts. So Chris is back with me in November. I am back next Sunday when the TSI World Bees welcome the Leeds Knights, the reigning champions, to town for the first time this season. For the first time in a while, the Sunday face-off, 5 o'clock here. The stream will go live at 4:15 if you're joining us. Peterborough fans, thank you for those of you who joined us in the rink and on the stream. We'll see you next time. But for everyone else, from Chris and from me, thank you and good night.